video so na enyumakwa hudo bi enomaso ya simpanifo se sekete betwa asua na onambaba so sanso na bosoba ema ejapa yentiaseda enkoma Savior Foods afa Dank Natural Health Care Complex Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism and Japa Roofing one adorma ne kwayasna ewie yade kase babasum wo mi ambotimi ka kase mu mi din ade nana bila kantanka mi twam ho simetia me ba me di emu nkyeremu ebremu Afebusia kasiano nkyeremu enie yenyina yenim se na eya fofida yenuanom kramofo bosumi ba kwa kwankyene afei ena akona wie ya eno ye ho amane ade akire se obade na dawruma wadi ho afofi ama bosumi akwantuo watimi akwakoduru na wie ye enito de aseda ma awrade na wonjabo kase akwaso ewon kran ena otonsa frɛ Ghana mampeni na nado dankwa kufuado wadine no nyambeta akire na no emu ena owura akwakasa ya okire mu se wosre ensensem bia ya beto dwan nansan efa Wesley Girls Senior High School ya mpanifo eda no beka se amofra wo hodmo a omusua de no me mosemifo akwanche no be ya omutwam mfirimu esansa adesua ene akwanche ya na toda hadwe kakra na ensem yi enam so emakofa nchinyuasho eba ya eniema yakoso na nyasam ketwa na no na Ghana mampani kasa se wosre akwanya abayi osra onfa enti ye nyina yanim se no mosemifo onka akwanto yam na nia ekwaso ni nyina no ontwa kire esanse sabrei abamu mpanifo mesemu mpanifo Christopher mpanifo ni school mu no mpanifo wo mu nyina kontapa mu wosi nkunya wototo adwuna hwe kwampa baba so a bibia betimi akoda din enti onim se huhu de ekoso na so enya de a esuro bia wa kire enti omanfo nko akwanto yam ne bibia ebeda din.
The boarding schools in our country have traditionally served as the training grounds in learning about each other, about tolerance, and losing the fear of the unknown. That is where young Ghanaians learn to eat each other's food. That is where they learn the songs and dances of the different parts of the country. That is where they learn about each other's religions. And that is where lifelong friendships are formed. These schools must necessarily have rules and regulations that enable them to function. It would be a strange child that does not find some school rules irksome and then look back on them with fond nostalgia in later life. Throughout the years, the schools have by and large managed to find a reasonable, balanced atmosphere to enable our young people to flourish. And this has served us well. The schools have evolved and adapted their practices to suit the times. And I would urge that we do not turn them into the places to fight ideological and religious battles. Our young people deserve a peaceful atmosphere to be able to deal with many challenges of studying and acquiring knowledge. Parents certainly must have a keen interest in the school into whose care they entrust their children. But may I plead with all of us that we keep the tolerance that has served us so well in matters of religion. I'm happy to state that in the specific case of incident at one of our greatest schools, Wesley Girls High School, which has given rise to the recent discourse on religion, the authorities, that is the Ministry of Education under its new minister, the leaders of the Christian and Muslim communities, and the leadership of the school are engaged in solemn discussions about the way forward. And I'm very hopeful that a satisfactory solution will be found for one and all.
Enu achi no mampani esa eka se senia asumdwe wo maimu na enyamsumu ku yahudo wo maimu Kristofo ni eye enuanum kemofo senia sika yehubo mu yete ehu ase enti no eye amahudo pi ade omani biri ye pa enti wosre se sa wodo no kuru ye na nkoso antan ye ntem na dachi ntawanta bi ama mese ye ntem.
On this Eid al-Fitr day, it is worth reminding ourselves that our national constitution guarantees freedom of worship for all its citizens. Article 21C states that all persons shall have the right and freedom, quote, to practice any religion and to manifest such practice, unquote. It is also probably worth pointing out that religious tolerance in our country did not emerge from formal law enforcement or from the Constitution for that matter. It is one of the admirable features of the Ghanaian that we have always had respect for each other's belief systems. We should be proud that our national constitution simply reinforces these characteristics, and it should therefore be easy for us to uphold these basic and fundamental tenets that hold us together. The National Chief Imam is the very epitome of tolerance and peaceful coexistence. He continues to make our country the envy of the world for its religious tolerance. His inter- and intra-religious cooperation is amazing and sets a good tone for the peaceful coexistence among the Christian and Muslim communities in our country, for which we owe him a great debt of gratitude.
Enuachi omampani edi abasoba kese pa me nuanu kremofo se COVID-19 bremu ahuhia bremu aya sabre nipa hunu hoani wo matimi agina sinkete do bosome ba ko wode aya akwankyene asrem paibo afri twedi ampo nyankopo honomo wa hye won bo se sabre ya wode akwankyene akwa wiye de akwada ho ma wonyi wani ede no pa na mom wonkan se COVID no onkoye oda so ne na tie enti no ahobambo nyi hye die gwa akwaso nyomo de so bedi so se de be ya eye anigye yachi omunkofa ha ne amane bia ema.
Unfortunately, COVID-19 has brought to us, like to the rest of the world, many challenges in the running of the economy, which has entailed some temporary difficulties. Nonetheless, due to the good management of the Ghanaian economy, we are recovering faster and better than many economies around the world, developed and developing, and will resume the strong growth that characterized the development of our economy. Even in the face of the pandemic, we have remained faithful to our flagship programs and to all our commitments to the Ghanaian people. I am thus appealing especially to our young people to keep the faith. We shall weather the storm together and create the conditions that will allow you to realize your God-given potentials. I wish you peaceful celebrations. After 1 month of self-sacrifice and self-denial, you deserve to eat and drink and make merry and thank God for the month of Ramadan. I urge you, however, to celebrate with caution. Be mindful also that the COVID pandemic is still with us and respect strictly all the COVID protocols. Act responsibly and let us not trigger another spike in the COVID infections.
Eniati ye Ghana mampani nana ado bentribo akufo dankwa ado ni dino okasa okade abebrebe ye jabi wachire mu nsamna ni nyina no yamfama na yegusua awo edofeti yamu wodo ni cha santimentam aso so a ene na anyasam keto akura awo ye central mosque hono na anyasam keto na ye nuabema Benjamin Edu edna ni kire hono ekohwe se ne nemasi ko na onya akwanya eni twotwofo pani ema santimentam pani pa ye oda ye nuanu muslimifo ano atwetwe nkoma waka se nyame anim ni awrade edi yemudi asum ehira eni nasia pa ma no so obo ho ban ama akwankyene tima kwa wiye nanso edire nya de wodi na nigye mu enya de wodi na nigye mu kura esan so hwe niam bia ekoso sani ebinum ekasa adefo nuanum muslimifo titru asukufo ma ye wosre gasiri niam bia ekoso ho na kire se ase Ghana hanum no ebibu ho sini binum entikuru ye pa ye hwe se nke beba ye ntemo nyamsum mu no enya de wo honom wosre kire se anhwe ya na dache ni akwai se ya de a na Ghana ye ntimi amfo do anto so nkosi awiye.
The fasting exercise is an age-long phenomenon which was being observed since time immemorial by the young and the old, as well as males and females alike without any casualty. It is sad, let me say this again, extremely sad to have observed this year's Ramadan amidst intimidating situation against an innocent Muslim lady who exercised her franchise to perform her religious duty. I have been wondering ever since this incident happened whether we are, as Ghanaians, tolerant enough to move this country forward. Our beloved country, Ghana, has been enjoying relatively peaceful coexistence among its citizens across all the religious divides. We Muslims cherish this God-gifted atmosphere, which our neighbors envy. We will not appreciate this favor done to us till we lose it completely. May God forbid. The whole world admire the cordial relationship that existed and still existed between Muslims and Christians of all denominations who live very friendly and keepers of one another until the recent unfortunate incident that occurred at Wesley College on an innocent poor Muslim girl or lady during the sacred month of Ramadan. As we are all aware, Ghana is a secular state and shall continue to remain as such. We will resist all effort to hijack sovereignty of this nation. We wish to state categorically that the bullying treatment which was meted out to this innocent young Muslim lady as a scapegoat epitomizes a tip of iceberg. We are therefore by this statement in support of the spokesperson of His Eminence, the National Chief Imam Sheikh Armiya Shuaib, that, I quote, the Christians are ganging against the Muslims of this country, which is very, very unfortunate.
Any Ora Ustaz Ahmed Seduano and a church for penny. Our Asantimentamo Chief Imam Nasia ya Ore Manimakoya. Ode ensemu atuja awo dwumade kase akoso National Mosque and wakase se yan hweye na se ya na bekode a ase se otan bi e da Christopher ene Mosamifo ntema hwa na daachi ekofa ose ya na so haw e de abrayen yegusua ene eye Ramadan news ene de ebrawo bibifufuro bia mfrinche ba beframu esanse yenuane mo mabre bosum ba kwakwantu enti na ye tudan nyina so de amawo mu na Pacific cancer Pacific support oil for momodia Pacific oil for edi niema hudu we ko cheka yo for se omusoso yenu no mosemi fa yo muso niema opampam ebre tim fifre mu okwo hu tintini twetwetwea ansa no wonsa akọ no bre bi se mu eno muso hiamoa esanse omubranya omudie se ya anso omumu amu a ebe den so onso betimi agewani akodum pempeso apeso gidro eni ntobomodia boabo niema hudu bia no a emo bese bag amakoma kwaduonum 50 bags of rice and a fair anwa enso gallon no makoma ko aduonum ni ma bi eka ho no de akoche kaya yofo ya enye asam ketwa na ebra ya anyema wode ma ono owura ne din de ns ba yebo a wono ni head of operations some of the two actually the suani suntem otu sa na moyi no say no chechiremu edemayen.
As part of our corporate social responsibilities, aya dano you be the bois, the less privileged, and then the community that we serve. So as part of our corporate social responsibility, and I sign war holy month of Ramadan my children. The who here say better on your way. Now that breast our communities because I who say sometimes the mobile cry the more. So during this month, I answer the be the bois. Until we are the name 50 bags of rice and oil. Yeah, the boy now so how
enu achi ne nuanum kai ofuo ye omunya akwanya nya niema ibie obakwa ye odi omonim na oje niema owie no de asidama akuyi ewa na mo ya wotu ho se awura nyame shop ba bia odi niema ifre awrade wo hye ho ma esanse edubro bi se ne ye nhyamu se mpanufo amutisi ya monsa eso ye so a na niema mu ayede de amayen
Nyame na ede da omo ase nkola ne bebre wo ho no mo ade chi a ebia obekwadwum ska obenya no enso ne di na wotimi abeya ade a wope na nyame akoya na adom na di aduane able ne se di aduane no ende aduane de obenya edi sika okoy ofiri koy se okope no se nyame de bi hye ne nsema otimi kai se wo mame wo ho wagyan na aba wo papa wo ho wagyan na aba obi so wo nkwala wo ho no mo bibi ne ha no wo ho no mo ene ogya wo mo a wode aba na obenye nipa obeboa no ne aduane a de ne beka no wode be hwe ne ma ne bibia omo a mo kasire mu a wobae no enti enni bibia ye de ma omo ne se aseda na de da omo asese bibia omo be firi nyankopon nsam nyankopon emmo mo so nsanka ne mmoa ya omo de abeboa ye no
wei ane ensema nuanum kayo yofo bia nyame ya adom onsa eka ne ma free Pacific oyefo ho wo mo so ade atuda awrade onhira adwumakua yi na yame nuanum nyina so barkada sallah na yaguso adi kasia na Abraham na ansana no yanko aboafo ho ani akwaje wonkra esanse wadawroma na so yasena ma yemu ayedura awiai yatimi ebomu ade ade nsam mu nkyeremu ema wo Savior Foods aho adanse na medidi akere wo Savior Foods ayeduro esanso yeduane na esanso yeduro Dr. Savior na dia badwa so se wotie mi na betie ni no to ho na mo a me se yare akyeche wato da mu amoye mobo amuafo kwa ntimi nkobie no mepacho yare ne befiru so mo nya hoden empanifo se ama me ne wansere na yade enti se diabetes na ko ato demo ebia stomach ulcer yafumukro na akyekere wo obre basa utim so didie nyina ya basa ebra bia no yade bre ato didie ho ne aduane kura se odie na wasema ye mobo wasase so Dr. Xavier se be je aduane aduro mu ne kokodi na enyi yare mfiri so na onso nya ofa hodie wa ya o minimum etare dry throat na fe wuzo na ho odin ma opa me pa chawo so bomadien na ko Dr. Xavier hanomo se wutie me na se uyo obi a ohota tutu oposo kotodwe ne usisi tayo ya Dr. Xavier Sebra wuso wani huna de ye ene mema ya mo so ho odin so ate ompamu Dr. Xavier Sebra be je aduane aduro mu ne kokodi na mu ho odin ensamra wuso yem 13 pa yare boni bi enu a chesa de we me pa chawo yemomodien na yanko na sabre de yakwa kwa me kakraba ho ne yakwa kwa yesem fifiri mantam se nenne ede no omusi edi no ewo ho no na onso mfa emunchemu emaye kwame
video bema
bibia boko de
so salam alaikum
wa alaikum salam
na go de so for me Idrisu kwame kakaba
waja Idrisu
amachia na
yankasa o se nam
no na go de
Idris na fifiri mantam enesen enanimasi ko so ewo eye Idris adaimu we Idris fete
yo me Gaddafi me de so ba se eba fifiri mantam wa wuni me de enya no modeme fo ne de the dia was no pa if you take course there to call kaswa and pesos no if you kaswa in uko gumo pattern the side one make the good your home and necessary everything mantam or one was pa and the new take course the central motor and the fu do inanu dey inanu do ni na emme afidie na moben the another complaint another pandemic in the ama jimede wutin wo fulfillment the book na nkasa ekokri ma ko le yo Pentecostal hoka atọ no across the we be there yani alesuna na yawo amadia na kofono so nya akonya wonya no obi aye ne bi na mo ya trempen there ati o kehie mo dia pa anale du pa go to celebrate na pa na ati bia ye wona solid bia kaka ma una efono na ne mframa ne de na efomu wa
store na wo nsani fa so bia o gira nsani fa store na ko sere ne ko gina mu wa uni ka sa wi na wa pie
abata bi de ye
say de ye kasa ne yanko
so da mamigu na America no na abra jumedina nkasa no ehwembra o wa start no nson pe na o wotumi start na ni na ko bem de non kununu na wodi nka wotumi she jumedina ase na kasa ni na mu e dia bi mi o che de ti say empanyinfo a e be sinfriman to wada no opina o chief imam ofan Yusuf Kamata na odensam nkokuru e basa na odotugwa ni nya be yin ba kon mo kan de se ebe sinfriman to ma ade ba kon all hanwo paye muslimina na muslimina wodi woni gi wodo gbokrono wodi nyanyam bi onfata wo kaswa osane edube bia odube bia ode muslimu funa nkasa wote kaswa no anade timamu funa wote won wo hwe won ho ye o si the penny ba say koi but say the krono bo but na we akay de bi okogbo dina onye isifu a obeye Muhammad obeye Idrisu just idini baba bia no oye ba so oye anano oye numo oye diempa benya muslimu funi bi ba ko aka ho enti opeye ne chede ebe si free man to ma asumi gine di siti dun kono fe abetene ko kaswa ne petom na ekoye ne mo eko fa ne kaswa na nkasa no eko awuza kasa ni ma oye be de wodigwa nti aka be nda amanfa dodo no eko premu ho nti okaba na kese subana amafo wode na ediwo no oba ha kro no nti no susumpan nda nti oba ekro na nkasa mpo wakade won sise dinu infunu no ano de ofoso opene chede Central Region Police from Penifo ofo yon kira kaswa pa o sande etini bono oreba fifiri mantum ni na fi kaswa olbo wienu the almighty in sama eba mine wa kwaso ni na ye Wesley girls eba fifiri mantum take course eni muslim phone school no sami openi chede fifiri mantum adi bi ha pa There, in your number of you Kumasi, Ashanti region, what you Western region, what you Greater Accra, what about Asol Muslim, what about so what people man to ma. When you are someone who do an amount and batting 3 months to be over tell us some social media. No, Nama. And see the message you are buying. One for what you 3 months to Kekos as I'm seeing by a regional Muslim for people. One to the minister, but more time social media. And so what's my work kind there was community another student of all one day. When you send the hour, Cape Coast and a central region, I am Muslim who issue a student to be a Mama Money or for engineer. Almost is I will catch a chair for that. That was the West Jersey and painful any parliament. Ugusa want to hear you more to the end the pay you will be a queen enemy. Nina, baby, every year, what they the outcome of ever make for would say.
Okay,
Akoma, about 3 months or more at Santa region.
yeah, that's it. Kwame Kakraba, Kwame so Uncrabodinia say. You see,
oh, many are. Yes, Idris.
Okay, Idris, you.
And I also for Gaddafi.
Hey, now Kwame said, "Well, so we say na me come there tell why." Okay, Allah on kan we be say kasa bi o.
Yo.
Yes, some training Kwame Kakraba or say friend Idris and that day. E won 15 man tam ni akoso e no de amai na gusu aye hese betima akwa aye atifia pua man tam ni nua be ma Rabiu Tanko zo atwen koma firi na mom sevia fuso me di ho adanse a kyerɛw na me se yare bia tete obi a wa yam tatim wo so won sata wo so ano na wo so gegegega wo hon ma na asa dia koma tia so no wanhwe ya dachi stroke count ho a untimi sori biem Dr. Xavier Sebra beje duro a aduane wo mu na di na bibia enko ye mfama ho Dr. Xavier numbers no ye 0577 201 495 0577 201 495 afa 0555 789 698 0555 789 698 Japan Roofing Cement Kanchiro enyo bia nya adwumaku be na bodan so madan ye fe enya adwuma bia na bodan so e madan nya nmunyam na e bodan so madan anya hoden me pachaw Japan for na bodan so a ugira ho na bonsa no say yes ma ye adwuma pa ma me ho Japan for so person bodan so wasi adu lantin level be kachiro mu no mu fa bibia fa bibia show mu nsa no hwe ne mo ne kama ma wo bra ya wo mbo kakasie bia hwehwomachi akwan awo pankro no tafo pankro no bonsiom ni kodua junction finfiri ho no mo a Japan phone number 0504 888830 0504 888830 Yankwane ni Rabiu kodi nkoma Rabiu.
Yeah, hello.
Rabiu.
Yeah, it's Mubarak.
Sanuka de. Chirami amen can say.
When I say Eid Mubarak, you said the same thing, Eid Mubarak.
Oh, okay. That's some kind of same thing, no. Yo.
Okay.
Rabiu, send the Nimasi Kwasu a year at Tifia Puemantam Bogatanga. That is a Honmo Mantam, so for Makasa. Yanin and Asim Jones and work and Chechemka Kramae.
Okay, thank you very much. As you know, this year's Eid and then that of last year's Eid was observed in the various mosques and the various houses. Country. This year was not an exception. I was at the Bogatanga Central Mosque, where rest of Muslim worshippers converge to observe the Eid prayers. The guest of honor was the Upper Regional Minister, President Yakubu, who attended and then to also monitor and observe with the regional police commander, with the other security heads of the region, and then the MC and other government officials. In fact, in terms of COVID-19 adherence, a lot of people were not wearing face masks, though just a handful of those who were inside the mosque were wearing, but those outside, majority of them were not wearing a face mask, and they were absent of what they call it, broken buckets. There wasn't any hand sanitizer or people positioned to at least give people hand sanitizer when they are entering. I've not seen it throughout the prayers, but all in all, the prayers was successful. The regional minister reiterated the need for the global communities to embrace peace development to reach the Zongo communities. He set an example of the Zongo development fund that has come to at least. Yeah.
Rabiu.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. Because of the time, we have to end the interview here.
Okay.
So in the evening we come back to you, so you give us more update.
Okay, sure.
Yɛne nsɛm twɔ ni Rabiu Tanko n'akasa afiri atifi apua mantam a ne akɔso hɔ nso so na ɔde mu nkyerɛma ma ɔkyerɛ sɛ abambɔfoɔ hɔ nom ne hɔ mantam so afɔ ne padifoɔ nyinaa ka otapa mo nyinaa somdwe ho dawuro no mo bɔ na mo hwɛ sɛ COVID-19 so obiara bɛdi nhyɛ ne mmara no so na biribi atumi akɔ yie na ɔmatumi atena ase akyɛ enti ne ɛkɔ so na ɔde ama no ne afia ne nkyɛ dank natural healthcare complex dank natural healthcare complex wɔse ahotofie mepakyɛ yareɛ bi atete wɔ biara setena mu yareɛ bi ɛwɔ nipa so a yɛbɔdin biara no sɛ bi aba so nko ade afɔ ne kyerɛ dank hɔ no mo na ɔwɔ nnura ahodoɔ de bɛdwa so a wotie me wokɔpɛ bi to a yareɛ ha wɔ no wotɔ ho adura no anom na atu yare no so wonya fa ahodie dank phytocare herbal mixture ɛyɛ kokwaduro saa nso na dank estroc herbal mixture nso sisiadeɛ ne wɔn a yɛ titiri sasaburo titiri mpa nkoto gye wɔpɔso no wɔduro nie afɛ sisiadeɛ ne wo problem paa deɛ ɛne dank proca herbal mixture kɔpɛ bi nom a motena se kyɛ adepamfoɔ ne adrawafoɔ nyinaa no nkɔpɛ duro wɔ bi antima ax herbal mixture nso ɛyɛ malaria duro a ɛne ɛsɛteɛ biara no wɔnom na ɛno nansa pɛ ne yare no atu afirim na afɔ nya ahoɔden dank gastroca herbal mixture wei ɛyɛ yɛfurum kuro ɛyɛ stomach ulcer ne duro no dank herbal tonic nso yɛ mogya duro enti ɛho hia sɛ so otwa bi ansa no watumi adidi wɔnom na hɔ no a kɔpɛ mogya duro wei bi na tɔ nanom no wɔnom na wɔatumi di kama wohwɛ no kyerɛ kwan a ɔwɔ patase brotherman sport no ne nkyɛn pɛɛ sheffield station hɔ no ɔne ne hwɛ anim saa nso na nkran so tabora number 2 wɔne sheffield station hwɛ anim dr dan ne number 0244 017 556 0244 017 556 dank natural care complex wɔse ahotofie Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism wei ani suku aba asantimantam ho eboa emo manfo nyantetie pa ni suahunu ewo sentwerɛ dwuma mu enti so bɛso yɛ TV presenter sports journalist ana obɛso otwa sini so ɔyɛ ɔba na sɛ bɛma ana bɛso onyanim die ewo abafu kwantimpo ana sɛ computer mu a furniture Oxford no mantete wo mu ewo journalism and media studies ya mu eyama manfo public relations and advertising no mu yɛ bi wɔ hɔ management studies so mu yɛ hospitality management and gas and oil management ni nyina no omu eye ohodom a eye abosome miensa abosome nsia afi ni mfia mienu wa oba na abakire nbredo episode sua no mu so anya bre ade akire na obi akoye form ni 60 Ghana cedis per kokotobi o makire kwan no ewo kwada so ohwimase eye rollers dan mu hodom na abehu wo mu fresi numbers yi so 0504 234 005 0504 234 005 after 0244 724 087 Oxford yababo omonyantetie e won sentwerɛ adwuma mu awusua ha na brema kwan mam de awia kase ne nyina asie e kam sɛ nyimre bɛsa ba bɛsom ne sabre de ye ma kwan ama akoma mu nsɛm yada bɛto aso me nua ba akosua ada mununkum na badwafo abɛtena se kase nyina no Beatrice Pogabra na boabo no de ma me na awia Paul engineer also etna video mchinchim kama na do ahwe ma Facebook nya bi hwe enso na na yaw me so amotemi kan kase mo mi din ade nana bila